I'm going to show you how to take an image and edit it so that you can turn it into a stencil that we're going to use to print onto a t-shirt. And I'm in Pixlr. So the first thing you're going to do is going to go to Pixlr and you're going to open up whatever your image is. I picked our president because that seems pretty easy. The second thing you want to do is you want to crop it so you just have the information that you want. So I'm going to crop just so I can see the president's face. Then the next thing you want to do is get rid of the background. So I deliberately picked a picture that didn't have a lot going on in it because that makes it a lot easier. I like to get rid of that padlock. And then I'm going to click on my magic wand tool, click on the color, edit, cut. Okay, and I can turn up my tolerance probably too, and that will pick up more color. And we also know if I hold down the shift button, I'll pick up more color. It looks like I've picked up too much over here, so let's... And then we'll turn the tolerance back down maybe. And you know, if you hold down the shift button, oh, it's still too much. So the next thing you would do is you would just get your eraser tool. I like to make it nice and big so I don't have to deal with a bunch of nonsense. And this doesn't really have to be perfect, just pretty good. Okay, so that is the first step, is get rid of your background. So the second thing you want to do is you want to turn this into a grayscale image. So what you'll do for that is you're just going to go up here to Adjustment, Hue and Saturation, and you're going to turn your saturation all the way down. And so now you have a nice black and white image. The next step would be to develop this picture so there's high contrast. So that means strong darks and strong lights. So the way you do that is you go up here to Adjustment, you go to Brightness Contrast. I like to turn my contrast up quite a bit. Play with your brightness till you have something you like. You really want it to be nice and high contrast. And then the third thing that I like to do is to go ahead and you're going to go to your filter and you're going to go to Art Poster, which is way down here. Click on that and see, it's turning it into this great black and white picture for you. And you can kind of play with this a little bit. It's sort of changing the colors on you, but you don't necessarily need it that way. And I would say this is too much work. So you want it to be pretty just black and white. And you can also click the inverse to see what happens. That you may like it better. In this case, for President Obama, probably not. So I'm going to click OK. Okay, once you're to this point, this is a really, really good place. And what you would want to do now is you would want to save, and you're going to want to print. Okay, so you just save like you normally do, and then you go through the process of printing, and you're going to be ready when we come to class on Monday to start the next part of this project.